Alright guys, again it's jerninhgam here doing another video. Swapping sunshine for rain is going to say, how will the UK enforce the travelling quarantine? I'm going to play the video.
Swapping sunshine for rain wasn't the only bad news. Thousands of holidaymakers back from Spain being forced into a quarantine they weren't expecting when they booked their trip. I've just returned from Portugal, and like me, they must fill in a form telling government officials where they'll be self-isolating for the next fortnight. We've been warned there will be spot checks. I haven't spoken to any official about my quarantine. At Gatwick Airport, I walked through the automatic gate, caught a train and came home, where I've been ever since. I read the self-isolation rules on the government's website. It told me I could exercise in the garden, but if I go any further, I could be fined £1,000. But will everyone be happy or able to abide by a lockdown forced on them at short notice, allowed out for only a few exceptions, such as essential food and urgent medical help?
The government seems to lurch from one decision to another. There doesn't seem to be a consistent strategy. I don't think anybody knows what they're doing. I feel very let down.
We felt really safe in Spain. Everywhere you went, everybody had face masks on, everyone. Social distancing in the restaurants and bars, but it just seems a little bit of a downer now, to be honest.
Now I've got a quarantine for 14 days. It's absolutely ridiculous. You government, you need to look into things. You'd better get all your masks on and better get this vaccination out soon.
Spot checks are carried out by Public Health England.
She was a bit mad.
Officials will call or text and alert police only if you don't respond after 3 attempts. And police say they too will impose a fine only as a last resort. Since quarantine began in early June, 60,000 spot checks at people's homes have been carried out by health officials. Only 1 fine has been imposed by police in England and Wales. 3 fines were handed out by the UK Border Force, 2 of them at the French end of the Eurotunnel. Spain is the first, but it may not be the last holiday destination to have its air bridge removed and quarantine reimposed on travellers coming home.
No one can rule out the risk of additional quarantine requirements from other European countries until we have a vaccine, and until that's rolled out, very widely. Unfortunately, these risks around international travel are going to continue.
So far, almost everyone has followed the quarantine rules. Police chiefs hope that compliance will continue. Martin Brunt, Sky News.
Well, they need to bring out this vaccine eventually. They can't keep us all waiting. We've been waiting a long time as it is. Crazy world, eh? Anyway, thanks for joining me. See you in the next one.